wanted to demonstrate how to create a motif. And I'm going to go through the steps. And just to make it efficient, it's a motif that I've already experimented with. So I'll be maybe a little more efficient than you. You'll need to experiment. But I wanted to make sure my video demonstrated what you needed to see and perhaps skipped over some of my time consuming frustrations. All right, so here I am. I'm in Canva. I'm going to create a new design, and it's going to be a custom design. So I'll go down here to custom size, click on that. And I do find that changing the units first really works well. So I'm going to change this to inches, and I'm going to create a square, 6 inches by 6 inches, and create a new design. All right, so here is my place, and now I've got my design. And so next, I'm going to start creating a motif for a pattern. And this is when it's fun. I mean, you could do bees, and I like using graphics. You could do hearts and create some sort of motif based on hearts. And then the one I'm going to do is I experimented and created one using a monkey. They don't all have to be silly or cartoons, but what is fun is humor is a legitimate part of art making. So here is my monkey, and I'll drag him over. So then what caught my eye was this banana, and for some reason I find bananas humorous. So let's take a look for bananas. Ooh, yes. So all these, and here's my little banana. And I thought this would be fun to start creating a design with. So one of the things I noticed, I really like the shape of this tail, and I thought maybe I could duplicate the monkey. So again, see how I click on him? He's outlined with purple. And then up here are some tools. And right here, this is the duplicate button. And that makes it really easy. So I've got him, I could start making a pattern, just that, of monkeys in a row. But I thought it might be fun to mirror him. So here he is. He's outlined in purple, so he's active. And I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to flip him. And I'm going to flip him horizontally. There we go. I like this. I like the two tails. And so this is beginning to kind of make a shape. So what if I do this? What if I then highlight one of the monkeys? I'm going to duplicate him, but this time I'm going to flip him vertically. There we go. And then let's do it again. Oop, there he is. And then I'm going to flip her horizontally. Set that up. So this now is kind of getting kind of a cool vibe. Now, let's start introducing my banana. I thought the banana could be kind of fun. I'm going to size it. And it almost looks like an embellishment. So here I've got the banana highlighted. I'm going to duplicate my banana. And then I'm going to, now that's highlighted, I'm going to flip it vertically. Ooh, nice. And then I'm going to do the same over here. So let's duplicate the banana. and duplicate this banana. And I am going to flip them. And here's sort of this complex motif that I could use to create a pattern. Now, what is interesting is, why don't I make it look a little bit more professional? And I'm going to center my design on the page. And this is a great little hint too. So you've seen me select these. Watch this. If I put my mouse further out and I drag it across, I've selected everything. You can see they're all selected. And now I'm going to go up to this active menu and I'm going to group them together. Now they're a group and I can move them together. One last little trick is I could position it so it's all one image. I can position it, and I want it in the middle and in the center. And now I'm ready to save my motif and submit it to your favorite teacher, Mr. Doyle. All right, thanks, guys.